Man, I just had a banger TvT battle here. Talk about sweating bullets. It's my lowest rated race here, but yeah, this one was rough. So let's see who we got here. We got he's the red Terran in the top left, and I'm in the bottom right. Just starting off pretty basic stuff. We can fast forward a little bit, but man, this was a heated battle. On this one, I decided to switch it up a little bit. I decided SCV Scout. I don't normally do it, but just switching it up a little bit. So part of the reason why I'm leaving that gap there is for when I put on my tech attachment, it fits right there in that spot. That's one thing you can do, so I don't have to move the building. I'm not worried about like walling off versus Terran. But yeah, starting the gas. He's starting the gas, and I'm coming up here. Just thought I'd get a little harass, and he pulls off this guy, and that delays his barracks. So I kind of like that. It's kind of nice. Maybe harass this guy a little bit. I realize I don't want to get trapped in there, so I delayed his barracks by what, like 5 seconds. Nothing all that important. He still puts his gas on. Guy's on gas. I do too. And yeah, I'm going to Reaper. Oh, and I also did a partial engineering bay there, just a block. So he's going to come down, waste some time. I will cancel that building just before it dies, and in the meantime I'm looking to expand, so just trying to get a little jump start. Didn't realize he's bringing this guy over. But I believe, yep, I'm watching this, I'm looking to cancel it, just let it. So he's, think I get that money back, and he starts his expansion. Meanwhile, I'm trying to supply block there, get my Reaper in. I don't anticipate I'm going to do much damage, but I'll take a SCV and stopping that building there, that barracks from building. 2 kills, that's pretty nice. Tried to run. I don't think I get out of this, actually. Grenade to mess it up. Or do I? Oh, that's right. I got greedy here, thinking I could. That's my scouting SCV coming back. That's nice right there. Yeah, 4 kills. And I got a scout off. And right now I'm feeling pretty confident that I'm ahead of him. So, all in all, good start. A little late on my factory going. He's already got his up, and he's starting the tanks. So I'm worried that he might try a drop, so I got those Marines camped there. I think I'll put some Marines here, but yeah, just kind of looking out ahead of time best I can for pretty common stuff that you see. Let's take a look at the average APM. He's about 20 faster than me. But I'm killing them on harvesters. I'm up 10, which is nice. Yeah, got 1 turret on that side. I used to put turrets like dead center behind the base, so it doesn't really make sense. Like, if they come from the sides, I want it to intercept them as soon as possible and let me know. So I kind of start down here, left-hand side, here, right-hand side. I don't know if it matters a whole lot, but yeah. See where we're at. Yeah, probably could have pushed or tried to drop, but he's just content with trying to macro up. But certainly after my Reaper, you'd have to know that I'm ahead. I get a scan instead of a mule drop. I just wanted to see what he's doing. He's just sitting at home. I mean, yeah, he's got enough. I could fly in a medevac right there with a drop. That would be nice. Oh yeah, here's my Liberator. I choose to go this side. Truth be told, I wish I would have gone. It's kind of 50-50. I wish I would have gone up top here. But and I'm camping 1 Marine out here so that I'll see the move out. Although I say that and he goes right by me. That's not good. Taking his 3rd base early. I don't get anything with this Liberator.
Research complete.
Yeah, 1 kill, that's nothing. Gave it a shot. For safety, I decided to build my CC up here and then move it down. He has caught up in the worker supply, so... And he's got his 3rd base, which is... Actually, my 3rd base will be mining sooner than his. Because he's still building it. I changed my rally point to have my units come down here. The 2 turrets were probably a little overkill. Maybe 1's good enough. Now, coming over here, I'm afraid of like him coming in here, catching my surprise. So I want to put my Widow Mine out here to, just so I'll know ahead of time if he's coming in from the side. Here I've got a one Widow Mine and some Marines. If I remember right, I think this Widow Mine pays big dividends here. So he sees down here. Drop him, bury that. Oh, it doesn't tag that. How many do I get here? Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. And I got out of there. That was a nice hit by that Widow Mine. Consider that a success and just go home. Upgrade wise, we're doing the same stuff. Both got stem and +1. Last time I played Terran, I did a little mech style. This time I decided to go heavy into bio. Supply blocked. But yeah. And he's really jumping on those bases quick. Like he's up to 4 now. And he's passed me up in SCV, so he's just either, well, macroing harder and something I like to do is I take some troopers and I just start skirting the outside, shift command on attack move, just to like make sure there's no like corner bases that I don't know about. Try to do that every game. Yeah, you can see his presence is more middle out in the map where I'm on 3 bases. But, you know, doing this allows me to know what he's got, so I try to just get a couple SEVs there and back off. Thankfully, I guess I was building this here to put me on 4. Move that Widow Mine over here. Once again, I like to know when they're coming. So this, I feel like, will give me a heads up. He could come right through here. So if I remember right, I think I try to move a siege tank. Want to have your siege tanks kind of spread out too. What's he doing? Yeah, he's already he's just pushing way harder on the economy. I did a drop with, got some damage there. That was actually better than I thought. I wish I would have dropped here because I think I had a medevac full of 5 or 6 Marines and only 2 got out. But still some nice damage. My placement would have been better, could have been good. See, now he like whole F2s his whole entire army up there. And he's building these as, I guess, for, well, supply cap and just so he'll see me coming. It's like his sensor towers. And we're both basically maxed out here. Alright, let's slow it down a little bit, just back to normal speed here. He does a scan, he sees me moving out. I know he's here, I know there's a fight coming here, so I'm going to try to get that siege tank set up. This siege tank set up, probably too far away, because I want to try to bait him into my siege tanks. Stem, we're both stemming here to see who wins this. And because it's really close, I decided to land my Vikings, take out these tanks, and I think that was the deciding factor. His Marines did win that, but I got quite a few Vikings. And the reinforcements I have eventually clears this up. Plus, but I know he's going to be reinforcing too. I tried to get a Raven to drop in there. Didn't work, but yeah, he's still not supply blocked. He's just well over. So look at the map though. Yeah, just And I think at some point I realize when I see this here, I can't see these up here, that I'm feeling like this could go badly for me if I don't do some major damage here, because he's really beating me really bad on the just taking bases. Set up here. I don't have enough to take this on, so I'm trying to not stop rallying one at a time there. It's still not enough. He stems in, gets that quick kill. I gotta keep falling back. This is a nice exchange for him. Oh, this will help. Not the hit I was looking for. I thought it'd be bigger than that. There, that siege tank's huge. Here he overstays his welcome. Should get his medevacs out of there. But he's just F2ing. Or just get a lock on here, so we'll take some free kills as much as I can. What am I looking at? Oh, I see this is coming. At this point, I think I fall back. Yeah, I know I can't win that, so I'm going to start rallying over here, and I'm going to concede, and I'm ready to let my planetary at least soften him up. Even if I don't fully win this, him headbutting into planetary is really nice for me. He gives up. He's going for my harvesters, or my SCVs. But man, look at this planetary. And now I finally IF2 myself, bring my whole army to support. But that's huge right there. Him just headbutting into the planetary. Brutal exchange on his part. Man. This could have been game ending. Planetary for the win, I guess. Still in holy smokes, he's on 90 SCVs. He's just can outproduce me like crazy. Yeah. I think at that point I know he's coming. I sent a force up in this top right, just not my whole army, just a little force to attack. That was nice. Can I get another nice juicy hit here? Yeah, that helps. Once again, I think he's going to try to headbutt into the planetary. He learns his lesson this time. I immediately try to... I chose the wrong base. That's pretty mined out, so not much value on my part. But this little squad of 10 or so, it's probably more than that, it's pretty useful. So I'm just trying to control that. And just, yeah, nowhere for my BC to go. $75.69, so I kind of caught up a little bit with that. He's still winning, and he's got more map presence for sure. I take a new base. Alright, so he's circling over to the right here. There's a big army. I don't have all my guys to repair the planetary, but it certainly helps. He's not even trying for the planetary now. He kills it pretty easy that time. Stemming all his marines. He doesn't have enough medevacs. That's an example of a good concave. And coming off that big win, I think I decided to push here. Yeah. So I'm attacking way up here. And then I use my BCs to warp over here. And now I just control all army attack over here because I know these guys will be pulled over to attack. Unfortunately, that means my Vikings go on a suicide mission, but he's focused on my BCs. This is massive damage right here. So I'm kind of just letting my army attack on one side, and here I've got the reinforcements kind of pouring in. So now I'm just F2ing, sending everything I can, hoping I can get him to quit. What's he looking at? This is a lot to juggle, though. Probably feels like he's getting hit from everywhere, which he kind of is. Oh, that choke point, that's brutal. I'm not even looking at this engagement here. This is all his view. Look at his mini-map, that's crazy. And I'm thinking he'll resign here, but he just maintains. I try to even siege up, don't I? I should be. Yeah, there you go, because that's going to be hard for him to clear up. But he's got so much money, and he had... But it's 43 to 67. I'm doing massive damage here on the SCV count. I made those liberators on accident, so I figured I might as well siege them up. Money-wise, I mean, he's got twice as many minerals as I do. Get a little bit of a break in the action here. And I'm just trying to mainly keep him busy or have an army at home to defend his big attacks. And then just use my BCs to backstab him and get wherever his SCVs are. I'm trying to choke him out money-wise. Which he is now down to 200 minerals finally. He just spent a whole bunch of them. But money's going to get pretty tight for me too. I teleport up here. Sadly, there's nothing there.
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
But I might as well take out that base. Here, do I get on repairing my planetary? I don't. I run my SCVs out of there, save whatever I can. Everyone's worth it. Yes, big fight. Nice concave. I think I should stem here. Two Marines. Just barely enough to hold that off. Then I see this and it's like, uh-oh. That's not good. Like, that looks legitimately scary. So I try to go up here and just attack with these guys, and I think I just rally. My rally point's over here. I'm hoping that I'll have enough to hold him off here when he pushes. Oh, but he fell back. He's had enough of the BCs going around, so he's going to come get him. I was afraid he's going to push in. But here I'm just getting whatever I can. And with the Vikings, this is the end of the run for the BCs. I just don't know it yet until right about now. I know. I was like, okay, well, that was it. Get a couple Yamatos off, but that's it. I'm looking for SCVs. I don't know that. I don't know. He's down to 17, so he's just pretty much out of money. Oh, that's nice. He didn't get a cancel on that. Man, MVP Widow Mine. It has been here this whole time. 10 kills. I know he has something here because of my sensor tower telling me. I'm even long distance mining at this point. I think we're both kind of hurting pretty bad on the money front. I got more workers, but I don't have the basis to really establish it. This is a pretty brutal. He doesn't siege up. If he sieges up his tanks, maybe he wins this, but he still has enough to overpower me. I think he could have pushed into that maybe. Yeah, he's gonna try it. Yeah, he's been burned by that too many times. Oh, because I didn't feel like I could fight that, I sent these guys on a counterattack just north. Just a small army. Doesn't have to be huge, but just something to keep his attention. He keeps trying to take this base, but he doesn't. This Widow Mine, every time SCV comes here to build, a Widow Mine keeps killing it, which is just massive. He's probably wondering why he can't establish a base there. Yeah, I mean, he's down to 10 workers. He's... breaking action. I can't remember how this one ends.
We could use some help here.
He's got
Mineral
pretty
field
big army.
depleted.
It's 84 to 95. I guess I've got the larger size army. I think upgrades though. Yeah, he's on 3-3. I'm only on 3-2, so his Marines are better. He's looking around, trying to establish some money. Is he gonna try it again? He's got he needs medevacs. Those Marines are all low health. It's probably a smart play what he's doing there. Too bad once again that...
Our SCVs are under
Oh yeah, and this is where I just start trying to do some drops. 2 siege tanks. I can't find any SCVs, so load him up and drop him in the main. And siege him up. Just to let him know that his base is constantly under attack.
is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
He's out of money, basically. And I'm just holding back. Now, siege tanks can shoot further than they can see, which is why I'm pulling my medevac forward. These guys get aggroed every now and then. They run in there, which is driving me crazy. I should put them on hold position. But I got this guy out further so that they can see. He doesn't have air vision, or he's not using air vision to let his siege tank see. He just got hit because of the medevac. But yeah, that base is going down. But I've got a pretty oversaturated base there. Still about my only mining left. He's never cleaned this up. Not that it's doing a ton of damage, but...
Base is under attack.
I'm surprised he didn't fly a Viking in to just take out that medevac, but I was happy he didn't for the vision. You know, this Widow Mine was so beneficial. If I just had one right there, that would have been pretty devastating. And it's permanently cloaked from the armory there.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, he sees this now.
Center upgrade
Once again, just sending small groups. Don't have to send your whole army. Pretty helpful trying to establish a base up there.
Base is under attack.
I have better concave and numbers there. Eventually they'll lose out, but this is good damage because so many of them were low health.
Base is under attack.
Go, go, go. We could use some help here.
It's not a planetary, unfortunately, this time. Oh, that's because I flew over. That's my main base that starts the game. And this is pretty big there. Once again, he's just not sieging up his tanks. And that was it. He quit after that. Probably the closest Terran versus Terran match I've ever had, because there's times when I thought about resigning too. Alright, we'll end this there.